When you think about hard work and dedication, you think about being rewarded. TC Taylor is now officially the head coach of Jackson State. All that work he put in, the grind, has paid off. And I'm so excited for him. I know that Jackson State's going to support him. I know that the city's going to get behind him. This is a fantastic hire, and I'll chime in. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. TC Taylor is officially the head coach of Jackson State. I'm truly happy for the brother. And I know people are going to tell me, why are you excited when he was demoted as the offensive coordinator? I'll tell you why. Number one, he knows the city of Jackson, he knows the people and the alumni. Number two, he can retain a lot of the players that are on the portal. Some of the players are not really looking to go to Colorado, but other schools, you could bring them back. Number three, do not forget the players that will still stay at Jackson State, or could. Now, it's not guaranteed, but there's a high number of players returning. So even if you lose 10 to 12 talented athletes, you can replace that with the next recruiting class. It may not be the first phase of signing day, but the second phase, which is February 2nd or 3rd, one of those days, you can rebuild that portion of it. But the roster that they'll retain, don't forget the red shirt players like Juanis Fortalin, I hope I'm saying his name wrong, the 6'4", 6'5" receiver, who was a 4-star on ESPN. Expect him to contribute. If they could keep Malachi Wideman back, that would be a plus because he's unguardable. And there's not too many DBs. Really, there's no DB in the SWAC, and I know there's some good ones that can hold up with him one-on-one. Matter of fact, when teams play JSU, they barely go man-to-man. The only team I've seen that went man-to-man most times was Grambling. That was about it. And a little bit Southern, but Southern was kind of mixed coverage. And then Trevante Rucker, remember him? I expect him to return unless something different happens. And the list goes on. I'm not going to name all the receivers, but y'all know who they are. Savion Wilkerson, if he stays and TC can retain him, the running game will be like it never left. Jency Riley, the young tight end who I'm expecting to have a breakout year, should put up big numbers in this TC Taylor offense. I expect TC Taylor to hire offensive coordinator. I think that's the best decision for him because as a head coach, you don't want to have too many responsibilities. And I believe that TC saw what Dion did in managing the roster, managing the coaching staff. That's all TC got to do. Hire the right people, recruit, make sure you bring talent, and the rest will take care of itself. Trust me. But back to the coaching staff. One thing is a guaranteed, I believe it is, Jeff Weeks. I think Jeff Weeks will be the defensive coordinator. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think that's a great idea. Keep the defense within so they don't miss a beat too much. Now, it's going to be difficult replacing Dennis Thurman, but I believe Jeff Weeks knows this defense from the back of his hand. He's coached alongside Dennis Thurman in the NFL before. He did so these past 2.5 years with Jackson State. And it's just the progression of the coaching industry. Next man up. These things happen. As for the offensive coordinator, The jury's still out. I don't know who's going to be offensive coordinator. I got to be real with y'all. And that's the reason why I got to make a part 2 of this video to see who can he potentially hire. Brett Bartolone is going to Colorado to be a wide receiver coach. Best of luck to him. But right now, it's all about JSU. I just watched the interview that head coach T.C. Taylor had with the Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, Ken Clark and Corey C. Excellent interview. And he mentioned the love he has for the city. It was authentic. It was true. There was no bull stuffing around. He means what he says. In the city of Jackson, the students, the staff at Jackson State, they appreciate that. I know they do. Because all they wanted was a coach to be upfront with them, to not sell them anything, to not sell them a dream. And it's nothing against the old head coach. I'm just telling you what I've heard from Jackson State fans and people from Jackson, Mississippi. When they ask me like, man, DJ, what coach should they get? And I tell them all the time, you just need a coach who will bring enough talent, who will bring some of those players in the portal back on this team, and that someone who would tell you up front what their intentions are. It means something. But for people who say that Jackson State's going backwards and they're going to have a losing season, you must be smoking the best stuff, because I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening with T.C. Taylor. And one thing I noticed, and this really excited me, when TC mentioned that high-level recruits were hitting them up today when they found out the news. Now, will they commit to Jackson State? We'll see. But T.C. Taylor and Oldest Ridley have been recruiting really well, and no one has talked about it. Right now, I'm talking about T.C. right now has been recruiting really well. So all I'm saying, give the brother a chance. See how he picks out his coaching staff. See how he picks out his roster and go from there. But I'm rooting for him. I want him to succeed. And I'm so excited for next year. I'm going to go to a couple of Jackson State games. I got to go to North Carolina Central. I promised my brother Joshua Sims Sr. that I would go to a North Carolina Central game. And I'm definitely going to a PV game next year. So a total of 5 HBCU games. Y'all let me know which games I should go to. And let me know in the comment section what you think about this hire. Please be respectful. You can disagree, but any bad mouthing, any of that is not allowed. But I hope you all have a blessed day. Let positivity reign on your day. This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. And I'm out.